Good morning. Let's use the New Orleans Tarot Cats deck again today. The cutest deck, because it's all cats, which obviously I love, and it's based in and around New Orleans, which is where I'm from. So I love that too, and I recognize all of the imagery in it, and it brings me joy. All right, so let's look at the situation for today. Our situation for today is the Four of Cups. So, Four of Cups asks you, are you complacent about something? Are you taking something for granted? Are you bored with something? Do you have lots of great things around you that you're not necessarily recognizing, really, because you're taking them for granted? So that's what we're on the lookout for today. We're on the lookout for things that we're not appreciating around us, maybe people or situation or things or whatever, but be on the lookout for something or someone that you've just gotten pretty bored and pretty complacent with. So let's use that information to get into the rest of our reading. Complacency killed the cat. All right. External influences, obstacles, things you may encounter that you can't necessarily avoid or control. We have the Hermit. And for me, this is very much related to, over this past year, we're in this pandemic, there's a lot of isolation. And this is about isolation that we didn't choose because it falls in that external section of the reading. So that's part of the problem. We're becoming kind of bored and kind of complacent and kind of over it. And this isolation that we really didn't choose, that is kind of being forced upon us, is definitely a factor here. So we really need to look at that and ask ourselves, how can we overcome that? What things do we have that we can control that can help us get over this, there's some mental health stuff going on due to the continued isolation that we have. Not to get political, but this is where the cards are going. All right, so let's look at internal factors, things that we can control. What can we do about it? Ooh, the Moon, the beautiful Moon card. So this is about self-reflection, about uncovering what is hidden. Now, during this time of isolation, really is the time for us to self-reflect, to really dig deep into our shadow selves, to uncover aspects of our lives and of ourselves and of our personalities and our motives and our behaviors that are hidden and, in shadow. Whenever we act from our shadow self, it's usually not the healthy way to act. It's usually very fear-based and that kind of thing. So what we can do now in order to help control the situation is to get our shadow selves in check, to get our fear in check, to understand our real motives for acting the way we act and for doing the things that we're doing. So, we're bored, we're complacent, we're over it. We have this forced isolation upon us. Let's get to the bottom of why we're doing some of the things that we're doing. So you can take that as you will. I'm not going to put any sort of political or conspiracy slant on it or anything like that. I'm just simply saying what the cards have said for today. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope that helps you out.